Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Radko from Radko, and in this whole video we're going to look into Leo Sun, Leo Moon and also Leo Rising weekly general tarot reading May 10th up until May 16th, 2021. And should you find yourself interested in a personal reading with me, or if you do want to take my tarot classes, you can check out the description down below. And there you're going to find a link to my website where you can view and purchase either or both of these services. So with that being set aside, moving to the Leo reading of the week, and the first card you guys have, that is going to be the Two of Wands, followed by the Five of Pentacles. Moving next, what we do have, that is going to be the Emperor card. The fourth card of your spread, we have the Knight of Swords, and the last one, that will be the Two of Wands. So pretty interesting reading for you, Leo, and if I have to summarize it at the start, just to give you an idea what to expect throughout the week, you know those situations where you do have a good thing in store and you want to just start working on it or start developing it, but this very first impulse, where to start from and overcoming the very first subtleties and as well obstacles, could be quite discouraging. And this week it is that state which you are to overcome here, and after that, for at least for what the card shows, things should go rather quite well for you. Now, starting up the week, we have the Two of Wands. And this card pretty much stands for what you have accomplished thus far, and pretty much stands for these exciting enterprises that you pretty much have yourself entitled to, and as well that you do want to develop going forward. And the card pretty much states that what you have accomplished into these exciting enterprises, it's a rather very good accomplishment, but these exciting enterprises needs to be scaled up and developed even further than that. Now with the Two of Wands, it's not a matter of is or are you gonna be able to make it, but instead how exactly you are to make it. And Two of Wands gives you the freedom to demand, for example, attention, to demand as well, say money, to demand things that you have pretty much toiled for. However, important thing to know about the Two of Wands is because the card is very passionate, you may risk to demand it in a very ultimatum-like fashion and thus being left empty-handed at the end. So just be reasonable when you do request and demand stuff from a people, from your lover, for example, person of interest, or just from your boss. In fact, but right after you do identify how you are to proceed further with your exciting enterprises that you are pretty much up to, you are to hit the Five of Pentacles, and these are the very first obstacles that you are to encounter along the way that will gonna make you feel a bit uncertain, unstable, and insecure as well of the validity and the integrity, if you will, of the way moving forward with either your career or with either your relationship. And here with this card is very common that one starts doubting themselves, one starts doubting how stable they are in career, one starts doubting their relationship, also starts becoming suspicious, one also starts doubting their in more significant cases, one starts doubting even their lifestyle, if you will. But important thing to know here about the Five of Pentacles is that you are not alone in the situation. And my advice to you, Leo, it is when you do start experiencing these very bruisey feelings of insecurity, it will be best to align yourself with a good friend of yours. As you can observe here into the spread, you're not alone into the situation. And this loyal friend of yours is just not going to allow you to carry away with these negative thoughts. But even if you don't have someone to entitle yourself with or to connect yourself with, I don't think that you are gonna fall into the downhill spiral here, is because the next card that we do have for you, Leo, that is going to be the Emperor. And here the card signifies that at this stage of the week, you are pretty much gonna get yourself together or pick up yourself together and start becoming more reliable, how can I say, more structured as well toward these exciting enterprises of yours. And here is the moment where you are to pretty much obtain or regain control over all of your situations, and as well control over all of your life also. This card, the Emperor, pretty much shows that the way you are going to structure not just only your priorities, but as well the ways moving forward. I don't know how to say it in another ways, in another way, the things that you are about to do. It is just you're gonna make the everyday's ups and downs, and especially ups and downs regarding those exciting enterprises, which again, it could be a new relationship, for example, or things that you are so much looking forward to develop, much more bearable. And with that, there will be a call for more personal freedom, as well a call for a bigger reliability. You are to look really reliable. You are to gonna look like the woman or the man. Your boss has a job, you are the man or the woman for it. There is a person into your surrounding that really has a thing for you, and that will prove them that you are even more suitable for them, and so on and so forth. Important thing to know, however, about the Emperor is that, how can I say it? Is that the card as well calls for a taking on responsibilities and deciding in favor of the grand scheme of things, rather than being selfish. And for that being said, the first thing you need to think about when it comes to how to push forward, or a way how you should proceed forward, it is thinking about the well-being or the greater good for the enterprise itself. That is just a guideline from the Emperor. And as you do obtain that control, I have no doubt, looking at the cards, that should you maintain the control and face the ups and downs with that bear you're going to have, that you are going to reach the end that you have been striving for. So we, somewhere into the next weeks, we are to see a culmination of things, completion, a big completion, and from there new perspectives emerges. But something else happens throughout the week for you, Leo, and this is the appearance of this person here, which is the Knight of Swords. So they are a quite courageous people. So they're not gonna make you chase them in any way. And they are, how can I say, they are very ready, or not ready, but impulsive to jump into action. Okay, it's just whenever they identify a thing for them, or they have identified a goal for them, they're just, you know, moving into it, and they're not allowing anything to deviate them from the path that they have decided to go down. With the Knights of Swords, though, they are very intellectually agile, and thus they are going to smell a lie or deceit from a miles away. So whenever you stand and you start interacting with them, if you do not want them to know something about you, just don't open a word. Don't try to lie them or deceive them about things about you, because they are going to smell that from a mile away, and that is going to encourage them to dig deeper and deeper and deeper. So the Knights of Swords, their appearance, that neutral appearance, always is related to a choice making. a choice that needs to be consulted simultaneously in between the logic and in between the emotions, or in other words, a harmonious decision. However, for you, the problem is going to be that this choice is not going to be easy. We do have the Two of Swords at the end for you guys, and this card pretty much stands for the dilemma that you are going to stand against. It is because the appearance of this person somewhat falls or puts everything into a precarious equilibrium in you, and thus making any kind of decision or any kind of action without knowing everything about it is going to disrupt that balance, that harmony, that equilibrium. And thus, at the end of the week, you can expect more peaceful times for you, not being oppressed or pressured from the environment. This person is not going to pressure you either, because like I said, they are very intellectually agile, therefore they will know what you are going through, or they will understand what you are going through, and this peace is going to be, like I said, granted to you. And at that peaceful moment, it will be best that before you decide what you are about to do moving next, either about this person or either about these gainful enterprises that you are going to have on your platter, it will be best to look at every point of view. And even if then you cannot decide how to proceed forward with this person, the best trait of the Two of Swords pretty much kicks in, and that is the trait of process through elimination, meaning that the more you wait, the more the right choice will start becoming obvious to you. So with that being said, Leo, this was your weekly general tarot reading, guys, May 10th up until May 16th, 2021. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do liked it, and we are to see each other next time. Until then, bye.